Hey y'all! Happy Halloween! I would have dressed up like the haunted hot dog, but I do not have any candy corn. I thought I'd make a video and discuss a few things. Most of them Power Rangers. So if you don't want to see the Power Rangers, then just stop watching. Okay? Peachy. I've got a few new toys that I haven't really shown yet. This one, you probably saw a picture of me with it, but I didn't really talk about it. So, I don't know if I'm talking loud enough because of this. Noah! Ryan. Okay, anyway, I got this. Oh, I have it on repeat, sorry. Okay. So I got this guy a couple months ago from eBay. 12-inch, one of the 12-inch figures that they released, which I saw them in Toys R Us and I didn't really want one, but I've been thinking to myself, you know, if I could have one figure of my favorite Ranger from each season, that would be great. And I saw this thing and I was like, hell yeah. Because the sword is awesome. It's all pointy and shiny and stuff. Anyway, when I got it, I was thinking, can you pose that motherfucker? Does his arms bend like that? Do his legs bend at the knees? And I thought, surely they do. Surely they do. But no, they don't. His head moves a little bit, and his legs move like that, like a Barbie's. And his arms move like Barbies. Barbs. And he has a sword, but that's about it. But still, I really like the way this looks. And I just about hit myself in the face with it. That didn't sound right, sorry. And I like to have him stand at kind of an angle with his head turned like that. And his arm kind of out, holding his sword. Like, you motherfucker, better not mess with me. And I got this the other day. Shh. Don't tell anybody. So let's do this. Hold on. My mouse is not moving. Stop! Got this. Guess where I got this at, y'all? This Walmart. What the fuck? I got this at Walmart here in town, which totally surprised me because I went back there and I thought, they're not gonna have anything. They're not gonna have anything, like they haven't had anything for months. The whole year since the show started. It took them 10 months, y'all. I mean, really? I could have had a freaking baby by then. Jesus. I ain't birthing no babies. Mm-mm. No. I got the Gold Ranger Dino Charger Power Pack because I love Sir Ivan of Xandar. I love the fact that he's a knight who was like trapped in, what's his face? Fury, yeah. Fury trapped him in his body somehow. I don't remember. But he was trapped for 800 years. And then he broke out in the episode Breakout. And the moment I heard him talk, I was like, yes, I love him. I mean, he's great to look at. His eyebrows deserve an Emmy. I mean, you can tell what he's thinking, how mad he is. You can tell if he's gonna make a corny joke or say something knightish. You know, in like movies and shows, if somebody is from another time, they don't speak like we do today. Yeah, that's that's one of the things that I love about that character. He's so funny and he doesn't even know it. Look at that little shit. Isn't that cute? Yeah, and this one comes with two, hold on, I'm holding them wrong. 2 Dino Chargers. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. One for Sir Ivan. 'Tis morphin' time. And one for Prince Philip. I think he says it's morphin' time because he's from this era. Anyway, it's morphin' time. Phew, God. I can't see. It's really hard to see out of this. And I love how Ivan calls Shelby "Milady." It's very sexy. Is that weird? Me saying that about 2 fictional characters? He says things like, "Milady, 'tis morphin' time." He's very sexy. So that was that. Another thing I want to talk about is, of course, Power Ranger related. Dear Bandai of America and or Saban. Hey y'all, I would just like to say that I'm very happy that you decided to resurrect the long thought of, never to be released Super Mega Force Ranger keys. All those females and few males, they're gonna be released. Let me tell you something though. If you release those as exclusives for some Comic-Con that I can't go to, I'm gonna be pissed. You heard me, because that's bullshit. That's some bullshit. And please don't put them out in little tiny packs and put more of those see-through translucent keys in with each new one. Please don't do that. You know what you should do? Release all of the missing keys. No duplicates of ones that have already been released. Release all the unreleased keys in one big old box. Just in one big box, the ones that nobody has seen. I would buy that. Well, even if you don't put them in the big box or the big, collection. I'll still buy the ones that, we haven't seen yet. And then I'll buy the rest. I don't want to spend money on keys that I already have that are translucent. You know what I mean? One more thing. The new Power Rangers movie that's coming out in 2017. Okay, they've just released the actors, or the identities of the actors that are going to play the Rangers. And newsflash, this movie is a reboot. The characters will have the same names as the original 5, and the only beef I'm having with this is with the fans. Really, y'all? You mean to tell me that if an actor doesn't look like one of, or, you know, if an actor doesn't look like the actor who originally portrayed that character, they can't play that character? If they don't look strong enough, if they don't look built enough, they can't play that character? If their skin color is different, if their ethnicity is different than the original actors, they can't play that character? Come the fuck on. It's been 22 years. Come on. I'll say this. At Lexington Comic-Con earlier this year, I sat and I listened with my very own ears. I listened to Austin St. John say that he gives his support to any filmmaker, to any actor that wants to play Jason. He welcomes those actors with open arms. And as I've seen over the past few weeks, so has David Yost, so has Walter Jones, so has Amy Jo Johnson. I mean, David Fielding, hey! You know, why can't you open your mind to a different point of view? You know, I mean, so what if they don't look strong enough? So what if they're not white? So what if they're not black? So what if they're not Asian? So the fuck what? So what if they have blonde hair instead of brown? So what if they have brown hair and they're not blonde? I don't get it. Now, back maybe, 5-6 years ago, I probably would have been the same way, because that's when I got back into Power Rangers. After, a 20-year break. Well, it wasn't that long. It was more like 18 years. But anyway, when I came back to the show, I was one of those Mighty Morphin purists that say, oh, the original's the best. Everything else after that sucks. Well, still, the first and second seasons of Mighty Morphin are my favorites. Because, I was 6 years old when that show started. And I watched it from day one. And those are my 2 favorite seasons. Followed by Lost Galaxy. I love every season. I love every Ranger. I don't care what they look like. I don't care what ethnicity they are. I don't care. I don't care. I love the actors and the characters and the seasons. And I don't understand why people look at a picture of one of the new actors and say, nope, 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 sorry, nope. Give him a chance. Come on. Give him a fucking chance. I don't know what else to say about that.